This month on AxTV, we visit the new counselor, Mr. Moore,
check in on the Board of Education,
meet the makers of Jack Snacks,
and watch an all-new segment.
It all starts now on AxTV. Hi and welcome to AxTV. I'm Lucas Quintero-Romanowski.
And I'm Miriam Sith. To kick off announcements today, the marching band will be performing a concert at 7 p.m. at Mac Hummin Field on Wednesday. Also, the cafeteria has started serving Baby Bop cups for $5 every Friday at lunch. With Halloween approaching, the fall play is looking for any and all old costumes, so please drop off any donations in the high school office.
High school yearbooks from last year will be distributed in advisory next week. In advisory this week, sophomores will continue learning about financial literacy with Real Money, Real World. Students will participate in the simulation on Friday in their history classes. Counselors will visit freshmen this week. All grades will participate in a safety drill on Wednesday.
Mr. Moore is a new counselor this year at Oakwood. Watch as Griffin Greer reveals more about this new face.
The counselors are an important piece of the Oakwood school community. After Mrs. Owens retired, someone needed to fill her shoes. Enter Mr. Moore, the newest addition to the high school counseling team.
Kind of the counseling role is, we say there's like three parts of it. It's academic, and then there's like the college and career, just like the planning, figure it out, get you to like whatever your goals are. And then the last part's the social emotional part, just all the other things of life is hard sometimes, especially for high school students, and so just helping with all those things, of course.
Now that Mr. Moore is here, he's taken on a number of different responsibilities.
Yeah, so I'm doing student council, so I got to meet a bunch of the student council people. I'm the head of the career ed, like students, the junior and senior that go over to Fairmont and Centerville. And then, of course, a lot of schedule changes and stuff like that. And yeah, doing all the class meetings. I got to kind of say hi to everybody in a big setting.
Mr. Moore's room is by the guidance office near the high school attendance office if you ever need him. This has been Griffin Greer from the Axe Media, signing off.
Thank you, Griffin. Are you a horror movie buff? A trick-or-treat expert? You and your team are invited to a spooky trivia night where the winning team will win awesome prizes. Open to grades 7 through 12, teams can be 2 to 5 members at Wright Memorial Library.
Flock student advisors are having a candy sale on Fridays at lunch in the senior chairs. All money goes directly to provide inner-city students with school supplies. Also, if students bring an item of formal wear, they get 2 free candies or snacks.
Last week, Seth Upton visited the Board of Education meeting where Dr. Gupta gave an update on the phone policy. Here are some of the highlights.
Oakwood School Board meeting for October was held in the Rick and Jane Schwartz Performing Arts Wing of the high school on Monday, October 14th. At the meeting, Oakwood School Superintendent Dr. Gupta commended high school students recognized by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. Afterwards, Emma Butler from Oakwood Schools Foundation gave updates about the foundation's work and presented a check for over $9,000 to go towards grants to benefit students. Mike Richley from Richley Architects then gave a presentation on Phase 2 of the Master Facilities Plan for Oakwood, which aims to update the school buildings. For the curriculum report, 3rd grade teacher Emmy King shared her work with students involving the ELA program Wit and Wisdom. During the superintendent report, Dr. Gupta shared the district's goals for the new cell phone policy currently being drafted.
I am confident in saying that our goals is to severely restrict cell phone usage in our schools to help support our students and our staff with student learning.
On the topic of cell phone policies, Molly Corrado, a former teacher at Oakwood Schools and now supervisor of student affairs at the Greene County Career Center, shared her stance on cell phone policies and why they need to be enforced.
As an administrator of Xenia High School, I led the Yonder Pouch initiative for the building and cannot even begin to describe how this one incredible game changer led to a substantial overall improvement in classroom dynamics, academic performance, and honestly just much happier and significantly less anxious kids.
The board moved to employ Alec Kemper as a new custodian at the Oakwood High School coming from Vandalia. The board adjourned the meeting after finishing with personnel recommendations. For the Axe Media, I'm Seth Upton.
Thanks, Seth, for always keeping us updated on what's going on with the school board. Another way to stay updated is by following our social media at OHS Axe Media on Instagram and TikTok, and at the Axe Media on Facebook. You can also view our website, ohsaxmedia.org, to see stories as they come out.
On the topic of staying updated, lots of people have been excited to meet the new principal, Mr. Salyer. Mara Woodruff takes a closer look.
Mr. Salyer was a teacher here 13 years ago and is back as the new principal. But what has changed since then?
For me, the biggest change has just been my appreciation for Oakwood.
But what is it about Oakwood that Mr. Salyer appreciates so much?
It's the culture of the community, the people, academics, but also the fact that the school is set up to appeal to so many various interests outside of just specifically academics. So if you want to get involved in something, Oakwood generally has an opportunity for you to get involved in something that will interest you.
We wish Mr. Salyer the best of luck with his new endeavors this year. For the X Media, this has been Mara Woodruff, signing off.
Thanks, Mara, for the inside look. If you're also interested in a career in the education field or even cooking, check out Dished and Healthy Habits Cook Club for a 4-session cooking basics series. See the announcements emails for more info.
Seniors, here are a couple of very important announcements. First of all, have your parent or guardian complete the senior task portion and final forms. Then, make sure you send baby pictures for the senior slideshow. Check the announcements email page to see where. And finally, call Easterling Studios to schedule your senior composite photo by November 22nd.
Moving on, Landon Krauss shines a light on everyone's favorite snack stand, Jack Snacks.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays, right outside of the cafeteria, students hold their very own snack stand.
One of our electives that we have with our students is running Jack Snacks, which is making popcorn and cookies twice a week to sell to all the students. We started it as a way for our students to practice job skills, communication, working together, and then we also use the money that we raise to put back into our business.
As well as a quick snack for the end of the day, Jack Snacks brings joy to people's afternoon.
It's a win-win. I think that our students really enjoy making the cookies, selling them, seeing their friends in the hallway. And then I've had plenty of students I hear in the hallway like excited when we're going out there and running to buy them.
Ren Nossman is one of the people who makes Jack Snacks.
I make cookies and popcorn.
When Nicholas Drummond was asked about how he felt about the Jack Snacks, the answer was clear.
Happy.
This has been Landon Krauss reporting for the AxMedia.
It's great to see students making a positive impact on each other in the school. A way you can do the same is by participating in Red Ribbon Week by wearing a red shirt on Wednesday, October 30th.
Also, Visible and Resilient is meeting on Thursday, October 31st for a Halloween-themed meeting. Make sure to wear your costume.
On that note, in our final video today, Grace Gears and Millie Dean travel around the school to ask some questions about Halloween. In their new segment, Can I Ax You a Question?
Do you believe that the Oakwood High School is haunted?
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Good thing we went under to find out. We're here in the catacombs of the Oakwood High School. You know, it's kind of creepy, but I'm not seeing any ghosts.
Or a pool.
Is that Mr. Lane? Have you ever heard the story of the third floor ghost?
A girl opened this door, took a step, and then fell to her death. What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Hocus Pocus. Have you ever had a haunting experience at any of the Oakwood schools?
At Smith School, in the attic. Something is there.
How spooky.
Which teacher do you think will have the best costume this year?
Ooh, that's a great question. Does it have to be a teacher? It could be a counselor.
It could be a counselor.
I think it'll be Mr. Westner, for sure.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is Spooky Scary Skeletons?
Spooky Scary Skeletons. I'm not familiar with this tune, but if it's coming from band kids, I know it's great.
Shrine is another place in the Oakwood High School that is allegedly haunted. Grace, what scares you about this place?
The fear of the Constitution.
The Constitution?
What are your Halloween plans this year?
I don't have any plans yet, but I'm probably gonna hang out with friends and maybe get dressed up, but I'm not sure as what yet.
What is your favorite Halloween candy?
Ooh, Milk Duds.
Good choice.
Which celebrity will have the best Halloween costume?
Probably Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum.
Who do you think would have the best Halloween costume?
That's a hard one there. I'm thinking Mr. Fisher. Mr. Fisher.
All right, good choices.
Thanks for joining us this month for a spooky special of AxTV. Check out our website at ohsaxmedia.org for more stories.
And as always,
have a great day, Oakwood!